Ah, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Miss FPS. Oh shit! It does say 137 drop frames. Sorry. I'm sort of working on some jerry-rigged bullshit in a bathroom. But hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I have a VTuber announcement. The worst kind of announcement. But actually, it's a good one. It's a good one! And it is that, as you can see, I am Ashton Martin, the roller rodent race queen of VTuber racing and Sensitive Production! And thank you guys for all the gifted subs. Okay, chill out. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Blaze. Thank you, Invalid. Woo! I know this probably is kind of coming out of left field because this is like the only announcement that I've never teased, because it wasn't a concert announcement. It wasn't like a merch announcement. It was just an announcement, right? And that makes VTuber fans go nuts. I teased it a little. I thought it was gonna be a concert. Well, we'll get into that. Maybe I spoke too soon, but this is a new beginning for Ashton the Martin, the roller, the race queen, the all of the above, and now also of the Setsuna production. Miss, I don't need a manager. Finally, you got some help. Hopefully, you're less stressed or not. Thank you. Yes, big things are not just coming, they have arrived. I hope I don't sound terrible. I actually stole the microphone from Setsuna Production for this. So hopefully it sounds good. And yes, unfortunately, I am working off of what is the equivalent of processing power of maybe like 2 potatoes. My piece of shit laptop. So no VTuber Studio, just little Namchibi Ashton, but you sound cuter than usual. I wonder, is it the microphone? Is it the announcement that's making you excited? Or is it that you missed me? I think it's that. It has been a couple days since I streamed because I have been away at Offkai Expo anticipating this announcement. I did tease it a little bit. Maybe actually my lack of teasing has made it somehow more ominous, because I got like sentimental last week during my karaoke's in my past couple streams, and we had Mecha Chameleon. I was blindsided. Yeah. I feel like I definitely said less than usual. During Mecha Chameleon, I was all sentimental because I was like, well, this is the last community event. This is the last community event in the before times. This is the last karaoke in the before times. And you know, I kind of don't know what to anticipate. I mean, I have an idea, which I will share with you guys, of what I can expect working with Setsuna Production. Genuinely out of left field, I didn't expect any sort of announcement. You kept this one pretty close to the chest. Yeah, I actually was gonna put on my schedule like important stream or important announcement, but I didn't want to worry you guys. Saw you pop online. Congrats on joining. Thank you. But yeah, I guess this stream is to announce that I am affiliated with Setsuna Production now. And if you guys don't know what Setsuna Production is, it is a company that produces concerts and merchandise and lots of stuff. But basically, if you guys know of Densetsu.exe, Mint, Vicky, and Phoebe, the MVPs themselves, they are under Setsuna Production. And as you guys know, they had an amazing concert this past Friday that I had the honor of attending, and it was awesome and emotional and such a culmination of so much work. And I am really honored to be affiliated with Setsuna adjacent to Densetsu. I don't want to give anybody any wrong ideas because I'm not in Densetsu. No. I see your guys' messages. Wait, does that mean? This does not mean I'm in Densetsu. I'm not the 4th member of Densetsu. That's Barry. That's Barry in the cuck chair. I am in no cuck chair. I'm Ashton Martin, the roller roller race video VTuber racing of Setsuna production. Densetsu and Barry and Ashton. No, I was not asking if you were number 5. Well, ask away, because this is your opportunity to get any pressing questions that you might have before I have to travel back home. I missed you guys. Oh, wait. I also just want to yap, but I'm saving my like general Offkai yaps. I'm saving my general Offkai yaps for a future stream, and I'm also saving the appearance of Miss Min Phantom, Miss Victoria Roman, and Miss Phoebe Chan Chibi for a separate stream because we are now corporal mates? How do you even say it? I don't know. And yeah, you're gonna be announced as a guest at Sunset. I am not a guest at... You mean Skyline Serenade? I'm not at Skyline Serenade. I haven't been duping you guys. There's been a lot. Yeah, I guess we're co-workers. Sorry for being sappy at my meet and greet. I was also sappy at my meet and greet because I was like, you know, I don't know how much this is going to change or not change when it comes to like you guys, my fan side. Steiner abuses. Oh yeah, let it be known. I know Steiner likes to get all high and mighty and get a big head about being a cool manager guy, but you guys saw the gif. I'm mowing him down. I'm bowling him over. Who will be your work wife? I don't know just yet. But I have to say, Phoebe, such an amazing performer. She is so adorable. Mint, you guys know I love her. She's literally Miss VTuber. But Vicky is somebody who I didn't know prior to Densetsu, and having gotten to know her, I can say she's like a phenom. I think if I'm gonna aim for anybody, Miss Victoria Roman, I would like your hand as my work wife. Because wow. But how could you possibly choose? Ugh, you guys have got like a buffet in front of me. Phoebe will be my daughteru, Mint will be my goddessu, and Vicky will be my waifu. All for me and none for thee. Whoa, Ashley, you sound different. I am on a travel microphone. Biblical greed. Oh god, wait till you guys hear about beasties. Unrelated to Setsuna, FYI, I just mean in terms of waifus. Jesus, I'm gonna need to turn into a bug like Barry. I need like 17 more hands. I'm happy for your announcement, but unhappy with the words you're saying. So, nothing's changed. Yeah, I was getting all sentimental this past week. Like, what if things change? Like, this is the last meet and greet that I'll have with, like, the OG Pig Crew members. You know, this is the last Magic Chameleon, my first and last Magic Chameleon collab I'll have with my OG Pig Crew member before I'm a Corpa. But I did want to elaborate on that, too. Would you guys consider Mint Phantom to be Corpo? I personally would say no. Even though she, Vicky, and Phoebe are associated with Setsuna. Would you call it Corpo? No. So I can say with pretty good confidence, I am not Corpo. I'm Corpo Jason, perhaps. It's an indie group backed by Setsuna. And so you could apply the same logic to me. I am still an indie. I will always stay Ashton the Martin. You're Ashton Martin. I do still own all of Ashton. Setsuna is incredibly mindful of that. And yeah, I have some backing now. I have someone in my core. I think the best way I could describe why I wanted to do this and why I'm so happy that they allowed me to join is because I have somebody who is in rooms that I'm not in, who is in talks that I am not privy to, who can vouch for me. And that's like a really big deal because I am indie. And I think I cross the minds of people considering for concerts, considering me for opportunities and stuff. But I'm a part of like a general group of what is the indie VTuber sphere. And having this affiliation with Setsuna will give me some management, it'll give me a voice in conversations I'm not part of, and that is a really big thing that I have been wanting some help with, you know, to be represented and vouched for, and yeah, I think it will open a lot of doors. One door, no guarantee, just throwing it out there, but for example, like you guys have seen MVP, they have YouTubes. They have YouTubes, and you know what you guys have been asking me for a very long time? Another Plushton! Another Plushton Martin. And well, you know, that's one of those opportunities where like I don't know anybody at YouTubes, but you know who does know people at YouTubes? It's enough. So there's one example. Among many amazing examples, I also wanted to say, to clarify, if there's anybody watching who is like, I understand Setsuna production is a very small affair. How will Steiner handle managing another talent when he's already managing 3 talents? And so that I say, he isn't. He is sort of. It's like, if you were gonna ask me if he was my manager, I'd say yes, which is no, yes, no, because I think I have like split custody agreement. So if you are worried as a MVP fan about attention and time being taken away from other talents, don't worry, because it won't be. It will not be. They're just running him over your car for fun. Yeah, it's so much fun, actually. It's awesome. Skip manager, technically over managers that manage y'all. No, I wouldn't say that's accurate. I would just say that he is Densetsu's manager, and I will be working with other people. But we're all part of Setsuna, so we can still DM your stupid shit. It won't be screened by Steiner. That is correct. However, my emails will be screened, so I don't. There's suspicious stuff sent to those emails. So sorry to Steiner, but lucky me. But yes, if you've ever thought, I want to contact Eshin, but I have no way to do it, or I emailed Eshin and she didn't respond because she's so busy, then now I have somebody who will help me out, who's going to help me with managerial stuff and all the stuff that comes with being affiliated with a corpo. Like this. Or I'd rather not like corpo, but like... And this also isn't apt either, but like... If you guys know Mythic Talent... Can we get a sus email review stream? I will be banned. They had one of those at Offkai Expo, and it was called the Schween rating panel. So, if you guys went to that, gotten a little taste of what VTuber emails look like. Yeah. Exciting stuff. Any more questions? I hope I'm representing this properly. I'm trying to be clear and concise and honest, you know. Nobody said anything yet. Proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. It makes complete sense, and we're so happy for you. The main thing that's changing is you have more resources at your disposal. That is exactly correct. I have more resources at my disposal, and something funny that keeps happening, it makes me uncomfortable. Something funny that keeps happening is I'm like getting help from the people at Setsuna, like getting, you know, driven around, etc., help with errands or tasks. And they go like, well, you're the boss. You can tell me what to do. It's like, stop! Stop saying that. That's so weird. BC's isn't Setsuna, right? So Setsuna is just MVP and you for now. That is correct. BC's is not Setsuna. BC's has released some merchandise with Setsuna, but they're not Setsuna affiliated the way that I'm Setsuna affiliated. So I have people in my court at Setsuna Production working on merchandise, manager stuff, future content. What do you mean you're an employee now? No, I'm a boss now. That's what I'm saying. Is that they'll go like, sir, yes, sir, and it's like, stop doing that. It feels so weird. I was like, can we stop at McDonald's? We can do anything. You're the boss here. Don't say it like that, please. Does that mean you rule us now? Andy's NYC. I've always ruled you. I'm the race queen. Aston Martin. Is that what the dressing room tweet was about? Can you elaborate a little bit more? Does that mean for the anniversary concert this year? I'll have to talk about that another time, I think, because that is still... Personally, I've been busy. Setsuna's been busy. I think maybe it's the anniversary word that I'm getting hung up on. Excuse me. Because it won't be for an anniversary. It'll just be a concert. You know? The dressing room tweet about requesting pictures of Adam Sandler. No, that was because Demon Dice's dressing room had a picture of Adam Sandler and Shrek. But basically, if you're asking if this will help me in the planning of said concert, sorry, I feel like I'm being like unintentionally evasive about it. It's just because I also don't have answers about this just yet. They just got done doing a concert, okay? And it was a really big deal concert, and it was a huge stress on a lot of people. So, hopefully I'm coming next. Doing the heart hands too, and that was edited by someone at Oshi Spark very lovingly. No AI involved. Just a pure thing of booty. Booty? Beauty? That reminds me, oh my god, during my fucking meet and greet today. During my meet and greet today with somebody who was new to the pit crew. I'm sorry if you're out there. Literally was like, I started watching your streams a week ago. Instead of saying classics, I said ass clicks. Oh! Just imagine what you can do now. Yes, the world will be my oyster. How? I think I said classics and then thought I was gonna mess it up, and then I redirected myself to say classics. That's the Ashton experience. You just made a fan for life. I didn't. No, I didn't, because those are only a minute long, and I literally was like screamed and was like, I don't know, what am I saying? And he was so confused. Are you in a unit per se? Or are you just a member of Setsuna? I am not in a unit. I am just Aston Martin. Not in a unit. Not in Densetsu. Who knows? Maybe there will be a unit someday. But so far, I was the only VTuber on the radar to take on solo, and so it's Densetsu and Aston Martin under Setsuna Production. The roller road ice cream Setsuna Racing. That's the thing. I do love being affiliated, of course. Why would I do it if I didn't like it? But I'm always gonna be Aston Martin of VTuber Racing. VTuber Racing, which is my own creation, which is where all my pit crew belong in. Can I join a rodent unit? Yes, the alliteration needs to stay. Do I want to be in the unit someday? I don't know. It's so funny you guys are like, I mean, it's true, right? That Setsuna is like an idol company in a sense. So I kind of am like, this is kind of like my idol debut. So I can, it's weird you guys asked me about a unit, you know? The Setsuna logo would look really good on your uniform. I mean, I do have all those sponsor logos. Thank you, Kale. Thank you, thank you. How do VTuber Racing shareholders make out in this merger? 5-to-1 in benefits, plus some. Plus some. I just hope it doesn't change the community aspect too much selfishly. I don't believe it will. Sorry, I got a ping. I got a ping. And that's the thing, like, I didn't really have anything going on this weekend, and I was still, like, running around stressed out. Also, a little bit of, I feel allowed me to say this, a little bit of, like, secondhand, like, stress on others' behalf, like, watching the Densetsu concert being like, oh, Jesus Christ, everything is happening so much. Tetsuno seems pretty chill. I'm sure we're in good hands. Yes, I am in good hands. You guys are all in good hands, and I can't say what the future may hold, but I think that worry about growth is something that I've had since day one. And ultimately, I don't think my community has changed. I have grown slowly but surely, and the whole time I've been like, oh, but what if something happens and I get too big to read all my chats? Or what if something happens and I can't interface with my community the way that I always have? And I've grown, yet I still can do all those things. Yet I still can do... I'm still active in my community, and I still love my pit crew. And so it's like... I'm trying to reassure you by saying, it hasn't changed so far, so I don't think this is going to change any dynamic or anything. Will it get new eyes on me? I hope so. I hope so. I hope that this is a step in a direction of flourishing growth. Pit crew meetup this year felt about the same as the one 2 years ago. Just a few more people. Exactly. Like you know, I understand the worry. Like, what if things change when more people come? But I think so far what's happened is more people have come, but nothing's changed. I've always been Aston. You've always been my pit crew, and I can't say not to worry. I also worry about it, but I'd like to reassure you. I feel like active management will ideally free you up across to focus on the creative side. Definitely a positive. Exactly. Exactly. That's the intent, right? Like, you take away the spreadsheets and the emails and the blah blah, and you leave more time for the brainstorming and the concerts and the choreography and the singing and the dancing and all the fun stuff that I get to do with you guys, and none of the annoying stuff that I have to do off stream behind the scenes. When do we get so big that we can't watch movies together anymore? I think we're kind of at that point. My good pit crew. Gotcha sponsors spam emails. Somebody else will be deleting those. Change can be scary, but I trust Ashton. Thank you for putting your trust in me, pit crew. Thank you. How's the stream going? How's the quality? Because I have tried to multi-stream before off of this laptop, and it went really bad. But I think it's just the bottleneck of having too many programs open. So long as I'm not moving around, I think it'll look fine. Alright, great. Can you guys hear the hum of my laptop? It's pretty loud. Which mobile sucks bad? It's not your fault. Yeah, I guess some of you guys are slumming it on mobile. Let's see. All right. Nice. I immediately clocked you're not in your normal room, but it sounds fine. But then again, you know, that's something that I worry about where it's like, oh, I'm gonna sound like I'm away from home. But then sometimes I listen to my own home streams and I'm like, damn, this doesn't sound good either. Oh, I gotta fix that. First thing on the list, I gotta rebalance my microphone. But yes, there's a whole... The world is my oyster. There's a whole new frontier to explore. Are there any more questions? Any more questions? My toes hurt from all the walking around. I'm not adapted to that. I'm not used to being out of my skates. But it's a little conspicuous when you walk around with skates. That was an issue that I was running into packing for Offkai Expo. I was like, okay, something really casual, something under the radar. Let's take a look at my t-shirts. Okay, Dr. Pepper t-shirt. That one might be... Alright, a chinchilla t-shirt. Okay, definitely not that fucking one. Virtual vacation. I can't wear that one either. What the fuck am I supposed to wear? Doc Martens. Maybe another Marshmallow Q&A stream soon. Sure, yeah. Something when I'm home and have more resources at hand. And yeah. Yeah. New chat who's gonna join and blow up our spot. I'll always be your Ashton the Martin. Is this similar to when you were working with Oshi Spark? If not, in what ways is it different? So, it's different. It's different from working with Oshi Spark because Oshi Spark is a company that produces concerts. So, sort of similar to Setsuna in that Setsuna also produces concerts, but Oshi Spark is just for producing concerts. And so they have more focus with the people that work with Oshi Spark on acquiring location and then booking recording, you know, yada 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 yada. But Setsuna is also managerial, it's also merchandising, it's also like appearances at cons. So like I said earlier, it's a little bit more similar to like, I guess I'm not really privy to the inner workings of their contracts. It might be more similar to like a management company like Mythic than anything else. So even though I've worked with Oshi Spark, I am not like an Oshi Spark talent, you know? I've just worked with Oshi Spark. Oshi Spark has, I think, for all intents and purposes, sponsored concerts. So this isn't like a sponsorship thing. Setsuna would contact Oshi Spark to set up a concert type thing. Exactly. Exactly. So it's like jack of all trades, perhaps master of none. Not to say that Setsuna is not capable, but rather like there's maybe a little bit more like specific focus and dedication of resources to concerts only with Oshi Spark. Having a proxy for dealing with other contractors. Exactly. Exactly. Very interesting. I think that helped clear it up for me. Yeah. Any more questions? Anything else about the future? But yes, there's a lot of things that I have told Setsuna that I would like to work on, and they have welcomed that with open arms. I'm excited for when the ball gets rolling. When the skates get rolling. Maybe a question for later, but how do you think this will change your collab planning? I actually don't think it will change my collab planning at all. Like, perhaps it might get me, like, more collabs. Like, maybe people will see that I'm affiliated with Setsuna and then want to collab with me, but I actually don't anticipate this really changing my streaming habits, like, much at all. Will that go through Setsuna as a growth management thing? Unless you're specifically talking about like sponsor type streams, like that might go through Setsuna. But like collabs with my friends will just be like collabs with friends. Or maybe you're perhaps referencing like when I interact with like Densetsu. You know, that's definitely like I think, well, I know all of them kind of individually, separate from being in Setsuna. But it would be cool to get like one good stream in as like, hey, we're all in Setsuna, you know? But this is an odd new experience for me. I have never been affiliated with a company in any official... I did it again. I said official opacity is what I was gonna say. I was speaking like pig Latin. Official capacity. Turning into... I've got a third animal. Actually, my VTuber has 3 animals. Unlike yours. I'm still a Martin and pig. You gotta get some sleep. Don't get me started on the sleep stuff, man. Don't get me started on the sleep stuff, man. Next stream. I'll tell you who I have to share a bed with. I'd say aggressively and lovingly. That's in a fortnight, I can feel it. Please, please, please. Did you have bed bugs? Let's just say I might be itching. I might be itching and scratching some bug bites. It's okay, my brain is much after this weekend too, and I didn't go half as hard. Yeah, I barely did anything, and it was still just like so overwhelming and busy. So hopefully she wasn't a roach. Thank God, not roaches. Not roaches. Was she that bad? I mean, actually, I'm complaining about a really good setup, in my opinion, okay? But what happened every day, you get hot in the night and she'd kick the blankets off and then lay on top of them. And then I'd wake up because I'm cold because there's only one blanket. And then I wake up and then I'd try to like yank it from under her a little and get it like halfway back up my body. You know, oh, that's fine. That's warm enough to go back to sleep. Like, oh, she's on top. I don't want to wake her up. It's fine. And then I'd wake up in the morning again, cold, because I'm only half covered. And then I'd flip over and then I'd see that she got cold in the middle of the night and tucked it all the way up to her chin. Damn it! She's throwing the blanket all over. Barry had full command of the bug. The bed bugs had full command of the covers. She was snug as a bug. That's why I can't imagine, like, do people that have like a lover, you guys have one blanket? How do you do that? How do you work that out? She sure was snug. Getting 2 is definitely better. Some people I've seen insist against it. Anyway. Feels so odd being away from home and streaming. But thank you guys all for coming. I know that was rather impromptu. Not only was the announcement, it wasn't an impromptu announcement, but sort of out of left field. But the stream, even though I put it on my schedule, was also like, hey guys, it's happening in 30 minutes, please come. And also it's kind of a big deal, you know. But another thing that was making me sentimental last week is because I have always taken incredible pride in being an indie. And I am still an indie, okay? But I know that this might change things for some people, and I was getting worried. And I just hope that you know that this only changes stuff that is ideally intangible to you guys. You did say, hey guys, there's a stream that is definitely happening no matter what after all. Yeah, I kind of figured I probably should elaborate a little before anybody takes the announcement and runs with it. So we should panic. We should start freaking the fuck out! Oh my god. This may as well be a graduation. Things will never be the same. Even a unit like Beasties or VTuber is still indie IMO. Well, Beasties is definitely indie. They're just a unit of friends. And I would agree with VTuber too. Very, very similar in that regard. It's been a good ride. Stop! Like I'm dead. But yeah. Exciting stuff happening at the racetrack, you guys. You guys can't see me like nodding and moving around and stuff. It's so odd to not be 2D. I'm 1D. I'm a point on a line. Always support you, Ashton. You're amazing. Thank you. That really reassures me. That really, because I really was worried. I really was worried, like, will this cause my community to lose confidence in me, to see me differently? And I understand, you know, some people are staunchly Corporal only, some people are staunchly indie only, and if that does happen, it's been a good run. But hoping this will bring in more YouTube chillers so you can finally beat the Twitchies. When it comes to me, you'll never beat the Twitchies. My ears will never stop moving. Signer gonna put her in the checky mines. Did you see how much shit he had mint sign? Glop. It's gonna be me next. Aston Martin is succeeding is what we're all here for. Yes, Year of the Martin. Always bet on the wonderful mouse is what my mod said. But my mod Yo Jam Jam said, and it crosses my mind a lot. Especially when something good happens. It's like, hope you guys have been betting on the mouse. Things are looking up at the racetrack. What is it they say? Like, not Chinese era. But you guys know what I mean, right? Next investment in AutoPen. Get yourself an AutoPen. Both YouTube and Twitch are suggesting an AutoPen. Now I'm gonna shittily hand sign everything until the day I die. It's something like inexplicable Chilla era. I said that I had no idea what you've been up to. Exactly. My mods were to talk about this too. I know, let a peep get loose because I want everybody to be surprised and excited. You found me in a very Martin time in my life. Chilla Martin time. I need to find Steiner and give him Ashen stickers now. You can also give the Setsuna. You don't need to seek him out. You can give the amazing people that work at the Setsuna production booth. Thank you very much for taking care of all my pit crews. Yeah, I kind of figured. So you guys really had no idea. You really had no idea. I mean, I would understand why, considering I never really teased it because I wanted to be. I didn't want you guys to freak out about an announcement on the schedule, but. I mean, I was like, I'm gonna foist this work off onto them, and I'm gonna, you know, you kept this one locked down. Oh my goodness. All of the signs were there, yeah. Nobody was able to interpret them. And now I'm giving you guys the key. Makes sense after the fact, yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad that it doesn't seem too out of left field. I'm glad that you guys are taking it in stride. I say as if it's like a huge deal when really nothing will change. And I'll miss you. I'm not fucking graduating. But this is all thanks to really, ultimately, it's all thanks to the support of my pit crew, because you can have as much passion in the world that is possible to have, and you need people to see it to be recognized for opportunities like this. So Let's Know both recognizes that they see a future in Aston Martin. They see big chilla moves on the horizon, and you guys are really bolstering that. You know? Do you foresee this new merger as a value-added proposition that will help the team synergize and allow us to accelerate solutions and align on key deliverables? I do anticipate that to be the case. However, let's wrap around to that later. let's get back to that one at a later date. Circle back on that. Pinning that one for later. Oh no, first time chatter trying to jump, but my stream avatars aren't working. I need a more professional setting precision answer. Yeah, I need to put on my OL Ashton outfit and glasses. I figured you would eventually, but I wasn't expecting it this soon. You mean this soon in my 4 years of VTubing? When was it supposed to happen? Excited to be vertically integrated. It's a great early birthday present. Would you say that now is the time to invest in Chilla? I would say that overwhelmingly signs point to yes. Now is the time to invest in Aston Martin. The acquisition, yeah. Bye, bye, bye! We're going to the moon! Again! Did you pay them a retainer like a lawyer firm? No. No. But if it makes you guys happy, a lawyer has been paid to look at the contract. So, the thing's watertight, let me tell you. No willy-nilly shit that won't hold up. Yay! Some most boring, inane stuff. Woohoo! Famous scam contracts. Yeah, gotta be on the lookout for those. I know that there's a lot of people that are apprehensive about VTubers joining companies. And I understand that apprehension 100%. And I'm with you. I respect that. And I hope you understand that this decision was made with a great deal of caution and care. And I am really excited and happy about the prospect. Period. But yeah, we're coming up at an hour, and unfortunately, I don't think that this stream will go much longer. This is like the shortest yap I've ever had. I just feel so out of my element, and I'm really like struggling not to talk about other Offkai stuff, which I want to save for another stream. I already gave you guys too much info about you're kicking me in her sleep. Love you, Ashton. Actual question, did they approach you or did you ask them to join? So I got approached. And that is like the biggest honor ever. And it was definitely like a hey, no. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. We see what's going on. Here's an idea. And if you're interested, like, let's lock in. And I guess if you guys are curious, this has been like months in the making. Not years, months. Probably 5 or 6, you know? It's taken time, baby steps. But it was worth it. And I think that this is the perfect time. It all worked out. I remember thinking like, this is kind of taking a while. Everybody's busy. I was busy. They were busy, you know, like, no. But I think Offkai ended up being like the perfect place to announce it. I was a little bit hesitant just because it's like coming right off the heels, hot off the heels of the amazing Densetsu concert. So I don't want to overlap with any of the post-concert bliss, afterglow. They bought into Ashcoin. Ashcoin went public, y'all. They should have brought you out on stage with the announcement. I will say firmly, I never even floated the idea. Because Densetsu that is like their important day. To be very clear. We're different entities. Co-workers in a sense, question mark. And I was happy to be there for them. It's their day, not my day. Today might be my day. Today is the day, Pit Crew. Ashcoin physical when? I don't think that's a good idea. I think there was another VTuber recently that tried to mint a coin and that never happened. So I have a feeling that the United States government might take issue with that. You guys, you gotta think of different merchandise, okay? Let's just go back to the U2's idea or something. Re-debut merch when? Guys. I'm the same Aston as always. Deadlock events? Like literally the world is my oyster. Nothing is impossible. Mario Kart tournament. VTuber Deadlock tournament. 1 of 1 golden plush tin. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the stuff that this may bring, and I'm excited for all the stuff that's already like down the chute, unrelated to Setsuna. We're already talking about like a big things coming. Big things are gonna keep coming, and they don't stop coming. Not for a while, at least. We've got more music in the works. This is like overall just like very good, okay? Because Setsuna is definitely idol coded. And I am obviously idol-coded as Aston Martin, the idol roller rodent race queen, retro lady. Deadlock 2! I'm happy for you. The short time I've been around here, I can tell you work really hard and are very passionate about VTubing. I'm excited to see what comes. Thank you. Ultimately, I am incredibly passionate about VTubing. And I don't want to toot my own horn too hard, but I have been a VTuber fan for a very long time. And so I've seen many things come and many things go, and I understand the transience, the fleeting nature of particularly small corporations, and I have a lot of confidence and excitement for a future of myself, the future of our collaborations, and yeah. Yeah. Things are looking up for Ashton Martin. I wasn't anticipating this announcement, but it feels like a very natural fit now that that's been revealed. I'm really happy to hear that. Also because, this is like so arbitrary and stupid to say, but like, all the sets in the branding is like so pretty. Because they're coming from an in-house designer who can design me stuff, who designed the the badge ribbon for Offkai. Wow! I just feel like it's all so serendipitous. She picked her team based on the jerseys. Is that so bad? They're really pretty jerseys. Badge ribbon is fire. I will relay that compliment. I'm very, very happy about it. Big surprise, but not shocking. I'm glad. Alright, any last words, Pit Crew? We're gonna wrap it up. Oh, this stream is so short. This stream is so short, but there's still much for this Martin to do. And I gotta prep for the skate back home. Come home. I'll be on my way. Thank you guys all for listening. I hope you have fun with the corporate Pit Crew. Is that you officially bowing out? I guess I did give you guys the okay. Nothing will change. And I hope to see you all back when I'm Aston Martin, the roller road race, going to VTuber racing. Which I've technically always been, you know? So really nothing changes. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourselves! And I will be back to my regularly scheduled streams this week once I get back home. And I'll post my schedule on my Twitter, which you can follow if you follow my website using !socials. It'll proc the bot. And then you can also join the Discord, which a lot of people have been using to coordinate meeting up at Offkai Expo. You guys, I can't wait for Offkai to be over. I guess it kind of is almost over, actually. Like, the hall's closing pretty soon. You made it! The weekend is finally over. You guys are released from your FOMO, if you had any. It surely was an awesome opportunity to get lots of cool merchandise, but also, so busy and so intense. Just like so intense. You made it! You made it! You made it to the end. Oh wait, actually, Cosmic Shamrock, can I post the gif of me waving the flag? Is that okay? Would it be okay if I posted that as like a yippee! It's the end of the weekend. Thank you! Okay, anticipate that tweet. Congrats on the good news, thanks for stream. Should I have more time to talk about stuff later? We might be dead this week. I'll entertain all the Pit Crew who had to stay home. You're all holding the fort down. Yeah. Alright. I'm a little bit over encumbered right now, so I will not be doing a raid. Thank you guys all for coming. And I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, like I said. You can join the Discord, like I also said. And I really appreciate everybody being so receptive and kind and warm and welcoming. And if you're new to the Pit Crew, my name is Aston Martin, the roller rodent race queen of VTuber racing. Now also a part of Setsuna production. And I love everything retro, retro anime, retro music, and retro gaming. Aston Martin, retro idol. Signing off. Goodbye.